Welcome to Wisdom Audiobooks. Have you ever wondered why successful people always seem to have more hours in a day than the rest of us? The truth is, they don't. What they do differently lies in how they start their mornings. Imagine waking up each day with clarity, purpose, and energy, ready to conquer your goals. That's the power of the 5 a.m. habit. In this audiobook, we'll uncover the secrets behind this transformative practice and show you how to make it work for your life. Introduction. The audiobook The 5 a.m. Habit: How Successful People Start Their Day is written and published by Wisdom Audiobooks. Let's face it, life can feel overwhelming. Many of us struggle to find time for what truly matters. We wake up late, rush through our mornings, and end up feeling like we're constantly playing catch-up. It's exhausting. You may be asking yourself, how can I create more time in my day? Or, why do I always feel so tired and unproductive? These are common questions, and you're not alone. We've all been there, staring at the clock, wishing we had just one more hour to get things done. But here's the good news, that extra hour already exists. It's waiting for you every morning, starting at 5 a.m. This audiobook dives deep into the challenges you face when trying to build a new habit and addresses the fears and doubts holding you back. I understand how hard it can be to break out of old routines. Trust me, I've been there too. There were days when I felt stuck in a rut, unsure of how to move forward. But over time, I discovered the incredible impact of waking up early, not just as a productivity hack but as a way to transform my mindset and take control of my life. If you're feeling lost, overwhelmed, or simply curious about how to live with more intention, this audiobook is for you. Together, we'll explore practical strategies, inspiring stories, and actionable steps to help you embrace the 5 a.m. habit. By the end of this audiobook, you'll walk away with a clear understanding of why waking up early is a game changer. Step-by-step guidance on how to create a sustainable morning routine. Real-life examples from successful individuals who have mastered the art of early rising. Proven techniques to overcome procrastination, stay motivated, and achieve your goals faster than ever before. So, whether you're an ambitious young professional, a busy parent, or someone searching for direction, this audiobook will equip you with tools to thrive. Remember, success doesn't happen overnight. It starts with small, consistent actions. And those actions begin with how you spend your mornings. Your wisdom journey starts here. Chapter 1: The Power of Early Rising. In this chapter, we're diving into the incredible power of waking up early. Why is it that so many successful individuals swear by this habit? What makes rising before dawn such a transformative practice? In this chapter, we'll uncover the science, benefits, and real-world impact of early rising. By the end, you'll understand why starting your day at 5 a.m. can be a game-changer for your productivity, mindset, and overall success. 1. The science of sleep and circadian rhythms. Let's start with the basics: sleep. Sleep is not just about resting, it's about resetting your body and mind. Our bodies operate on a natural internal clock known as the circadian rhythm. This rhythm regulates our sleep-wake cycle, hormone production, and even our mood. When you wake up early, you align yourself with this natural rhythm, which helps you feel more energized throughout the day. Dr. Matthew Walker, a renowned neuroscientist and author of Why We Sleep, explains that quality sleep is essential for cognitive function, emotional balance, and physical health. But here's the catch: sleep isn't just about quantity, it's about timing. Waking up early allows you to take advantage of the quiet, uninterrupted hours of the morning when your brain is most alert and creative. Think about it. When was the last time you woke up late, rushed through your morning, and felt frazzled for the rest of the day? That's because skipping those early hours disrupts your rhythm and sets a chaotic tone for the day. On the other hand, waking up early gives you a head start, allowing you to approach your tasks with clarity and focus. 2. Studies proving the correlation between waking up early and success. Now, let's talk about the research. Numerous studies have shown a strong correlation between waking up early and achieving success. A study published in the Journal of Applied Psychology found that people who wake up early tend to be more proactive, disciplined, and goal-oriented. They are also better at managing stress and making decisions under pressure. One fascinating example comes from Dr. Christoph Randler, a biology professor at the University of Education Heidelberg. His research revealed that early risers are more likely to anticipate problems and take action to solve them. In other words, they are natural problem solvers who thrive in leadership roles. But don't just take my word for it. Let me share a powerful quote from Benjamin Franklin, one of America's founding fathers. "Early to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise." While this may sound like an old adage, it holds true today. Franklin himself was a staunch advocate of waking up early, using his mornings to read, write, and reflect. 3. Inspirational story, an example of a celebrity who wakes up early to achieve high performance. Let me tell you a story that perfectly illustrates the power of the 5 a.m. habit. Meet Tim Cook, the CEO of Apple, one of the most valuable companies in the world. Did you know that Tim wakes up every day at 3:45 a.m.? Yes, you heard that right. By the time most people are hitting snooze, Tim has already completed his morning routine, checked emails, and prepared for the day ahead. What's even more impressive is how consistent he is. Tim doesn't just wake up early occasionally, he does it every single day. In interviews, he has shared that these early hours give him a sense of calm and control, setting the tone for everything else he accomplishes during the day. This isn't unique to Tim Cook. Other high achievers like Oprah Winfrey, Richard Branson, and Michelle Obama are also known for their early morning rituals. For instance, Michelle Obama starts her day with a rigorous workout at 4:30 a.m. She believes that taking care of herself first thing in the morning gives her the energy to tackle her demanding schedule. These examples show us that success isn't just about talent or hard work, it's about habits. And waking up early is one of the most powerful habits you can adopt. 4. The greatest benefit of waking up early. So, what exactly are the benefits of waking up early? Let's break them down. Increased productivity. The early hours are free from distractions. No emails, no phone calls, no interruptions. This is your time to focus on what truly matters, whether it's planning your day, working on a passion project, or simply enjoying some quiet reflection. Improved mental clarity. Your brain is naturally sharper in the morning. Studies show that cognitive performance peaks in the first few hours after waking up. This is the perfect time to tackle complex tasks or engage in creative thinking. Better emotional health. Starting your day with intention reduces stress and anxiety. When you set aside time for self-care, like meditation, journaling, or exercise, you create a positive foundation for the rest of your day. Stronger discipline. Waking up early requires commitment and consistency. Over time, this builds discipline, a trait that spills over into every area of your life. As Robin Sharma, author of the 5 a.m. Club, puts it, "The 5 a.m. hour is a sacred space where dreams are born and goals are achieved." By embracing this hour, you open yourself up to endless possibilities. 5. The science behind why early risers succeed. Now, let's delve deeper into why early risers tend to be more successful. It's not just about the extra hours, it's about how those hours are used. Research from Harvard Business Review highlights that people who wake up early often experience what psychologists call the fresh start effect. This phenomenon suggests that mornings provide a psychological reset, allowing you to approach challenges with renewed energy and focus. For example, consider the concept of decision fatigue. Throughout the day, every choice we make, from what to wear to what to eat, drains our mental energy. By the evening, we're more likely to make poor decisions or feel overwhelmed. However, waking up early gives you a clean slate. You haven't yet been bombarded by decisions, which means your mind is sharp and ready to tackle important tasks. Another study conducted by the University of Texas found that early risers are more likely to set and achieve long-term goals. They tend to be planners, organizing their days in advance and sticking to their schedules. This proactive mindset is a hallmark of success. As Aristotle once said, "We are what we repeatedly do." Excellence, then, is not an act but a habit. Waking up early is one of those habits that sets the stage for excellence. It's not just about being productive, It's about creating a lifestyle that supports growth, discipline, and achievement. 6. How waking up early transforms your mindset. Beyond the practical benefits, waking up early also transforms your mindset. When you rise before the world stirs, you gain a sense of control over your life. Instead of reacting to external demands, you proactively shape your day. This shift in perspective is powerful. It fosters a mindset of abundance rather than scarcity. You begin to see time as an ally, not an enemy. Instead of feeling like there aren't enough hours in the day, you realize that you have all the time you need, if you use it wisely. Take the story of Jack Dorsey, co-founder of Twitter and Square. Jack is known for his intense work ethic, but what many people don't know is that he attributes much of his success to his morning routine. He starts his day with meditation and exercise activities that help him stay grounded and focused. Even on his busiest days, he prioritizes these early hours because they give him the mental clarity to lead effectively. Jack's story illustrates an important point. Waking up early isn't just about doing more, it's about becoming more. It's about cultivating the habits and mindset that allow you to grow into the person you want to be. 7. Overcoming common misconceptions about waking up early. Before we wrap up this chapter, let's address some common misconceptions about waking up early. Many people believe that they simply aren't morning people, or that waking up at 5 a.m. will leave them exhausted. While these concerns are valid, they often stem from misunderstanding how sleep works. The key to waking up early isn't sacrificing sleep, it's optimizing it. If you aim to wake up at 5 a.m., you should ideally go to bed by 9 or 10 p.m. This ensures you get 7 to 8 hours of quality rest. Remember, it's not about sleeping less, it's about sleeping smarter. Another misconception is that waking up early requires superhuman willpower. In reality, it's about building a system that supports your goals. For example, placing your alarm clock across the room forces you to get out of bed. Creating a relaxing bedtime routine signals to your body that it's time to wind down. These small adjustments make a big difference. As motivational speaker Zig Ziglar famously said, "You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great." Waking up early is a skill, and like any skill, it takes practice. But once you master it, the rewards are immeasurable. Remember, this isn't just about changing your schedule, it's about transforming your life. As you move forward, keep in mind the words of Mahatma Gandhi. The future depends on what you do today. By embracing the 5 a.m. habit, you're taking a bold step toward creating a brighter, more fulfilling future. Chapter 2: The 5 a.m. Blueprint for Success. In this chapter, we're going to break down the exact blueprint for waking up at 5 a.m. and building a morning routine that sets you up for success. This isn't just theory, it's a step-by-step guide designed to help you transform your mornings and, ultimately, your life. By the end of this chapter, you'll have a clear roadmap to follow, complete with practical tips and strategies to make the 5 a.m. habit stick. Are you ready? Let's dive in. Step 1. Preparing for a restful night's sleep. The foundation of waking up early starts the night before. If you want to rise at 5 a.m. feeling refreshed and energized, you need to prioritize quality sleep. Here's how. Create a sleep-friendly environment. Your bedroom should be a sanctuary for rest. Keep it cool, dark, and quiet. Consider investing in blackout curtains, a white noise machine, or an air purifier to create the perfect sleeping conditions. Limit screen time before bed. The blue light emitted by phones, tablets, and computers disrupts your melatonin production, making it harder to fall asleep. Aim to unplug at least an hour before bedtime. Instead, read a book, meditate, or write in a journal. Establish a relaxing bedtime routine. Wind down with calming activities like taking a warm bath, practicing deep breathing, or listening to soothing music. These rituals signal to your brain that it's time to rest. As Arianna Huffington, founder of Thrive Global and author of The Sleep Revolution, wisely said, "Sleep is a performance-enhancing tool. When you prioritize rest, you set yourself up for peak performance, not just in the morning but throughout the day." Step 2. Setting your alarm correctly. Now that you've laid the groundwork for a good night's sleep, let's talk about setting your alarm. This might seem simple, but there's a strategy behind it. Choose a fixed wake-up time. Consistency is key. Whether it's Monday or Sunday, wake up at the same time every day, yes, even on weekends. This trains your body to adjust to a new rhythm. Place your alarm across the room. If your alarm is within arm's reach, you're more likely to hit snooze. Place it across the room so you have to physically get out of bed to turn it off. This small change can make a big difference. Wind down with calming activities like taking a warm bath, practicing deep breathing, or listening to soothing music. These rituals signal to your brain that it's time to rest. As Arianna Huffington, founder of Thrive Global and author of The Sleep Revolution, wisely said, "Sleep is a performance-enhancing tool. When you prioritize rest, you set yourself up for peak performance, not just in the morning but throughout the day." Step 2. Setting your alarm correctly. Now that you've laid the groundwork for a good night's sleep, let's talk about setting your alarm. This might seem simple, but there's a strategy behind it. Choose a fixed wake-up time. Consistency is key. Whether it's Monday or Sunday, wake up at the same time every day, yes, even on weekends. This trains your body to adjust to a new rhythm. Place your alarm across the room. If your alarm is within arm's reach, you're more likely to hit snooze. Place it across the room so you have to physically get out of bed to turn it off. This small change can make a big difference. Use a gradual alarm clock. Instead of a jarring beep, opt for an alarm that mimics a natural sunrise or gradually increases in volume. This gentler approach helps you wake up feeling less groggy. Remember, the way you start your morning sets the tone for the rest of your day. As motivational speaker Jim Rohn once said, "Your mood in the morning will determine your attitude for the entire day." Make sure your alarm is part of a positive, intentional routine. Step 3. Overcoming morning grogginess. Let's face it, waking up early isn't always easy. Even with a solid night's sleep, those first few moments of consciousness can feel tough. Here's how to shake off the grogginess and seize the day. Hydrate immediately. After hours of sleep, your body is naturally dehydrated. Keep a glass of water by your bedside and drink it as soon as you wake up. This simple act boosts circulation and kickstarts your metabolism. Stretch your body. Gentle stretching helps wake up your muscles and improves blood flow. Try reaching your arms overhead, rolling your shoulders, or doing a few yoga poses like cat-cow or child's pose. Expose yourself to natural light. Sunlight signals to your brain that it's time to wake up. Open your curtains or step outside for a few minutes. If natural light isn't available, consider using a light therapy lamp. These small actions may seem minor, but they add up to a significant impact. As Tony Robbins, one of the world's leading life coaches, says, "It's not what we do once in a while that shapes our lives. It's what we do consistently." Build these habits into your morning routine, and watch how they transform your energy levels. Step 4. Designing your morning routine. Once you've conquered the challenge of waking up early, it's time to focus on what you do next. Your morning routine is where the magic happens. Here's how to design a routine that works for you. Start with gratitude. Take a moment to reflect on 3 things you're grateful for. This practice shifts your mindset from scarcity to abundance and primes you for a positive day. Oprah Winfrey, who has practiced gratitude daily for decades, calls it the single most important thing I've ever done. Engage in mindfulness or meditation. Spend 5 to 10 minutes practicing mindfulness or meditation. Apps like Headspace or Calm can guide you through short sessions if you're new to the practice. This helps reduce stress, improve focus, and enhance emotional resilience. Move your body. Physical activity boosts endorphins and increases energy levels. Whether it's a quick workout, a brisk walk, or some dynamic stretches, find a form of movement that feels good to you. To illustrate the power of a structured morning routine, let me share a story about Hal Elrod, author of The Miracle Morning. Hal was involved in a near-fatal car accident at age 20, leaving him clinically dead for 6 minutes. During his recovery, he developed a morning routine centered around 6 practices: silence, meditation, affirmations, visualization, exercise, reading, and writing. This routine not only helped him rebuild his life but also inspired millions worldwide. Hal's story reminds us that no matter where you start, a well-designed morning routine can be transformative. Find what works for you, and stick with it. Step 5. Setting intentions for the day. Now that you've hydrated, stretched, and engaged in mindfulness, it's time to set intentions for your day. This step is crucial because it gives you clarity and direction. Here's how to do it effectively. Write down your top 3 priorities. Before diving into tasks, ask yourself, what are the 3 most important things I need to accomplish today? Write them down in a journal or planner. This practice helps you focus on what truly matters and prevents you from getting sidetracked by distractions. Visualize success. Spend a few moments visualizing yourself completing your priorities. Picture how it will feel to cross each task off your list. Studies show that visualization enhances motivation and boosts confidence. As Jack Canfield, co-author of Chicken Soup for the Soul, says, "Everything you want is on the other side of fear." Visualization helps you overcome doubt and take action. Affirm your goals. Positive affirmations reinforce your belief in yourself. Repeat statements like, "I am capable, I am disciplined," or, "Today, I will make progress toward my dreams." These words may seem simple, but they have the power to rewire your mindset. By setting intentions, you're not just reacting to the day, you're proactively shaping it. This small habit can lead to big results over time. Step 6. Avoiding common morning pitfalls. Even with the best intentions, mornings can sometimes go awry. Here are some common pitfalls and how to avoid them. Don't check your phone first thing. Resist the urge to scroll through social media or check emails as soon as you wake up. Doing so pulls you into reactive mode and drains your mental energy. Instead, dedicate the first hour of your day to yourself. Avoid overloading your routine. While it's tempting to pack your morning with activities, don't overwhelm yourself. Focus on a few key practices that energize and inspire you. Remember, consistency is more important than complexity. Be kind to yourself. Some days, waking up early might feel harder than others, and that's okay. Life happens, and setbacks are part of the process. What matters is that you keep showing up. As Mel Robbins, author of the 5-Second Rule, reminds us, progress is messy. You won't always get it right, but every small step counts. Be patient with yourself as you build this new habit. Step 7. Transitioning into your day. Once you've completed your morning routine, it's time to transition into the rest of your day. Here's how to do it seamlessly. Review your schedule. Take a moment to glance at your calendar or to-do list. This ensures you're prepared for any meetings, deadlines, or commitments ahead. Eat a nutritious breakfast. Fuel your body with a balanced meal that includes protein, healthy fats, and fiber. This provides sustained energy and keeps you focused throughout the morning. Set a timer for deep work. If possible, dedicate the first 90 minutes of your workday to your most important task. Research shows that uninterrupted focus during this time leads to higher productivity and better outcomes. By following these steps, you'll carry the momentum of your morning into the rest of your day. As Brian Tracy, author of Eat That Frog, famously said, "Every minute spent planning saves 10 minutes in execution." A well-structured morning sets the stage for a successful day. Chapter 3. The Morning Rituals of Highly Successful People. In this chapter, we're going to uncover the specific morning rituals practiced by some of the most successful individuals in the world. These aren't just random habits, they are intentional practices designed to boost productivity, enhance well-being, and set the tone for a successful day. By understanding what these high achievers do in the early hours, you can adopt similar strategies to elevate your own mornings. Let's dive in. 1. Meditation and mindfulness. One of the most common morning rituals among successful people is meditation or mindfulness practice. This isn't just a trend, it's a scientifically proven method for reducing stress, improving focus, and enhancing emotional resilience. Take Oprah Winfrey, for example. She begins her day with a 20-minute meditation session, often using guided meditations from apps like Headspace or Insight Timer. "Meditation connects me to my inner self," she says. "It gives me clarity and peace, no matter how chaotic the day ahead might be." But you don't need to spend 20 minutes to reap the benefits. Even 5 to 10 minutes of mindful breathing can make a difference. Here's how to get started. Find a quiet space. Sit comfortably in a chair or on the floor. Close your eyes and focus on your breath. Use guided meditations. If you're new to meditation, apps like Calm or YouTube videos can guide you through the process. Practice gratitude. Combine mindfulness with gratitude by reflecting on 3 things you're thankful for during your session. As John Kabat-Zinn, founder of the mindfulness-based stress reduction program, says, "You can't stop the waves, but you can learn to surf." Meditation teaches you to navigate life's challenges with grace and composure. 2. Exercise and physical activity. Another cornerstone of a successful morning routine is physical activity. Whether it's a full workout, a quick run, or even a few minutes of stretching, moving your body in the morning has profound benefits. Richard Branson, founder of Virgin Group, attributes much of his energy and success to daily exercise. He starts his day with kite surfing, tennis, or biking. "Exercise boosts my mood and keeps me sharp," he says. "It's the best investment I make in myself every day." Here's why exercise is so powerful. Boosts energy levels. Physical activity increases blood flow and oxygenates your brain, leaving you feeling more alert and focused. Reduces stress. Exercise triggers the release of endorphins, which act as natural mood enhancers. Improves discipline. Committing to a workout first thing in the morning builds mental toughness and sets the tone for a disciplined day. If you're short on time, try a 10-minute high-intensity interval training, HIIT, workout, or a quick yoga session. The key is consistency, not intensity. As fitness guru Tony Horton, creator of P90X, says, "Do your best and forget the rest." Even small efforts compound over time. 3. Journaling and goal setting. Journaling is another powerful tool used by many successful individuals. It allows you to organize your thoughts, clarify your goals, and reflect on your progress. Tim Ferriss, author of The 4-Hour Workweek, swears by journaling as part of his morning routine. He uses a practice called morning pages, where he writes 3 pages of stream of consciousness thoughts. "It clears my mind and helps me identify priorities," he explains. Here's how to incorporate journaling into your morning. Start with gratitude. Write down 3 things you're grateful for. This shifts your mindset to positivity and abundance. Set daily goals. List the top 3 tasks you want to accomplish today. Be specific and realistic. Reflect on your vision. Spend a few minutes writing about your long-term goals. Visualize what success looks like and how today's actions contribute to that vision. As author Julia Cameron, who popularized the concept of morning pages, says, "In order to create, we must first excavate." Journaling helps you dig deep and uncover what truly matters to you. 4. Reading and learning. Successful people are lifelong learners, and many carve out time in the morning to read or acquire new knowledge. This habit not only expands their minds but also inspires creativity and innovation. Warren Buffett, one of the wealthiest individuals in the world, spends about 80% of his day reading. He starts his mornings with newspapers, books, and financial reports. "Reading is the key to lifelong learning," he says. "It's how I stay ahead." Here's how you can build a reading habit into your morning. Choose inspiring material. Opt for books, articles, or podcasts that align with your goals and interests. Set a time limit. Even 15 to 20 minutes of reading can have a significant impact. Take notes. Jot down key insights or action steps to apply later in the day. As motivational speaker Jim Rohn once said, "Formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune." Make learning a non-negotiable part of your routine. 5. Visualization techniques. Visualization is a powerful tool used by athletes, entrepreneurs, and leaders to achieve their goals. By vividly imagining your desired outcomes, you program your subconscious mind to work toward them. Oprah Winfrey, who we mentioned earlier, is also a strong advocate of visualization. She once shared that she visualizes her dreams as if they've already happened. "I see it, feel it, and believe it," she says. "That's how I bring my goals to life." Here's how you can incorporate visualization into your morning routine. Find a quiet space, sit comfortably and close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths to center yourself. Picture your goals, imagine yourself achieving your biggest goals. What does success look like? How does it feel? Engage all your senses to make the experience as real as possible. Affirm your belief. Repeat affirmations like, I am capable of achieving my dreams. Or, I attract success and abundance into my life. As Jack Canfield, co-author of Chicken Soup for the Soul, explains, what you focus on expands. Visualization helps you focus on what you want, making it more likely to manifest in your reality. 6. Practicing gratitude. Gratitude is a recurring theme among successful people, and for good reason. It shifts your mindset from scarcity to abundance, helping you approach challenges with optimism and resilience. Tony Robbins, one of the world's leading life coaches, begins his day with a gratitude practice called the Hour of Power. He spends 10 minutes reflecting on what he's grateful for, followed by 10 minutes of visualization and 10 minutes of physical activity. Here's how to practice gratitude effectively. Start small. Write down 3 things you're grateful for each morning. They can be as simple as a warm cup of coffee or a supportive friend. Be specific, instead of writing, I'm grateful for my family. Specify why. For example, I'm grateful for my partner's encouragement during tough times. Feel the emotion, don't just list items, feel the gratitude deeply. This emotional connection amplifies the benefits. As Melody Beattie, author of The Language of Letting Go, says, gratitude turns what we have into enough. By practicing gratitude, you cultivate a mindset of abundance that attracts even more positivity into your life. 7. Building connection through morning rituals. For some successful individuals, mornings are also a time to connect with loved ones, with nature, or even with themselves. This sense of connection fosters emotional well-being and provides a strong foundation for the day ahead. Take Michelle Obama, for example. In addition to her early morning workouts, she often spends time connecting with her family over breakfast. Those moments matter, she says. They remind me what I'm working for. Here's how you can build connection into your morning. Spend time with loved ones. If possible, share breakfast or a quick conversation with family members. These small interactions strengthen bonds and create lasting memories. Connect with nature. Step outside for a few minutes to soak in the fresh air and sunlight. This not only boosts your mood but also grounds you in the present moment. Reflect on your purpose. Take a moment to remind yourself why you're pursuing your goals. This sense of purpose fuels motivation and keeps you aligned with your values. As author Brené Brown says, connection is why we're here. It's what gives purpose and meaning to our lives. Incorporating connection into your morning ritual ensures that you start the day with heart and intention. Chapter 4. Overcoming Common Challenges. So far, we've explored the power of waking up early, the blueprint for a successful morning routine, and the specific rituals practiced by high achievers. But let's be honest, building a new habit isn't always easy. In this chapter, we'll address the common challenges you might face when adopting the 5 a.m. habit and provide practical solutions to help you overcome them. By the end of this chapter, you'll have the tools and strategies to stay consistent, even when life throws curveballs your way. Let's dive in. 1. Staying motivated when you feel tired. One of the biggest hurdles to waking up at 5 a.m. is fatigue. If you're not getting enough sleep or feeling drained, it's natural to struggle with motivation. Here's how to combat this challenge. Prioritize sleep quality over quantity. It's not just about how many hours you sleep, it's about how restorative those hours are. Stick to a consistent sleep schedule, avoid caffeine late in the day, and create a relaxing bedtime routine. Remind yourself of your why. On days when you feel tempted to hit snooze, remind yourself why you started this journey. Is it to achieve a specific goal? To improve your health? To create more time for what matters most? Keeping your purpose front and center will reignite your motivation. Celebrate small wins. Did you wake up at 5 a.m. 3 days in a row? Celebrate that progress. Recognizing small victories reinforces positive behavior and keeps you moving forward. As motivational speaker Zig Ziglar once said, "People often say that motivation doesn't last. Well, either does bathing. That's why we recommend it daily." Find ways to rekindle your motivation every single day. 2. Dealing with procrastination and old habits. Old habits die hard, especially when they've been ingrained for years. If you're used to staying up late or sleeping in, transitioning to a 5 a.m. wake-up call can feel like a monumental shift. Here's how to break free from procrastination and replace old habits with new ones. Start small. Instead of jumping straight to 5 a.m., gradually adjust your wake-up time by 15-minute increments each week. For example, if you normally wake up at 7 a.m., start by waking up at 6:45 a.m., then 6:30 a.m., and so on. This gradual approach makes the change feel less overwhelming. Use accountability. Share your goal with a friend, family member, or online community. Knowing that someone else is aware of your commitment can keep you accountable. Alternatively, use apps like Habitica or Streaks to track your progress. Replace negative triggers. Identify the triggers that lead to procrastination, whether it's scrolling through social media before bed or hitting snooze repeatedly, and replace them with positive actions. For instance, instead of reaching for your phone, grab a book or practice deep breathing. As James Clear, author of Atomic Habits, explains, "You don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. Build systems that support your new habit, and consistency will follow." 3. Handling late nights due to work or family responsibilities. Life happens, and there will be nights when you simply can't go to bed early, whether it's because of a work deadline, a family emergency, or social obligations. Here's how to handle these situations without derailing your progress. Plan ahead. If you know you'll have a late night, take steps to minimize its impact. For example, take a short nap earlier in the day or prioritize high-energy tasks for the morning. Be flexible but consistent. Missing one early morning won't undo weeks or months of effort. The key is to get back on track as soon as possible. Don't let one setback spiral into a complete abandonment of your habit. Communicate boundaries. If family or work responsibilities frequently interfere with your sleep, consider setting boundaries. Explain to loved ones or colleagues why your morning routine is important and ask for their support. As Ariana Huffington wisely says, "We need to accept that we won't always get everything right, but we must keep trying." Flexibility and resilience are essential when navigating life's unpredictability. 4. Managing self-doubt and negative thoughts. Self-doubt can creep in when you're trying to build a new habit, especially one as challenging as waking up at 5 a.m. You might find yourself thinking, "What's the point? I'm too tired to make this work." Here's how to silence those negative thoughts and stay focused. Reframe your mindset. Instead of viewing early mornings as a chore, see them as an opportunity, a chance to invest in yourself and your future. As Robin Sharma, author of the 5 a.m. Club, says, "The 5 a.m. hour is where legends are made." Let that thought inspire you to push through. Practice positive affirmations. Start your day with affirmations like, "I am disciplined, I am capable of achieving my goals," or, "Every small step brings me closer to success." These statements reinforce confidence and self-belief. Focus on progress, not perfection. It's okay to have off days. What matters is that you keep showing up. As Mel Robbins, author of the 5-Second Rule, reminds us, "Progress is messy. You won't always get it right, but every small step counts." By shifting your mindset and focusing on growth rather than perfection, you'll overcome self-doubt and build resilience. 5. Creating systems to reinforce the habit. Building a sustainable habit requires more than willpower. It requires systems. Here's how to design systems that support your 5 a.m. habit. Use technology wisely. Set reminders, alarms, and notifications to keep you on track. Apps like Sleep Cycle can monitor your sleep patterns and wake you up during your lightest sleep phase, making it easier to rise early. Prepare the night before. Lay out your clothes, pack your bag, and plan your breakfast the night before. This reduces decision fatigue in the morning and makes your routine smoother. Track your progress. Keep a journal or use a habit tracking app to monitor your consistency. Seeing your streak grow over time can be incredibly motivating. As productivity expert David Allen, author of Getting Things Done, says, "You can do anything, but not everything." By creating systems that automate parts of your routine, you free up mental energy for what truly matters. 6. Rewarding yourself for consistency. Rewards are a powerful way to reinforce positive behavior. When you consistently wake up at 5 a.m., celebrate your achievements, no matter how small. Here's how to reward yourself effectively. Set milestones. Decide on specific milestones, such as waking up early for 7 consecutive days or completing a full month of the habit. Choose meaningful rewards. Treat yourself to something you enjoy, a favorite meal, a relaxing bath, or a fun activity. Make sure the reward aligns with your values and doesn't undermine your progress. Reflect on growth. Take time to reflect on how far you've come. How has adopting the 5 a.m. habit improved your life? Whether it's increased productivity, better health, or a greater sense of purpose, acknowledging these benefits reinforces your commitment. As Tony Robbins says, "Success without fulfillment is failure." Rewarding yourself ensures that the journey remains enjoyable and fulfilling. 7. Building a support system. Having a strong support system can make all the difference when building a new habit. Surround yourself with people who encourage and inspire you to stay consistent. Here's how to cultivate a supportive environment. Join a community. Look for online groups or local meetups focused on personal development or early rising. Sharing experiences and challenges with like-minded individuals can provide motivation and accountability. Find an accountability partner. Partner with someone who shares your goal of waking up early. Check in with each other daily or weekly to discuss progress and offer encouragement. Learn from mentors. Study the habits and routines of successful people you admire. Read their books, listen to their podcasts, or watch interviews to gain insights and inspiration. As leadership expert John C. Maxwell says, "One is too small a number to achieve greatness." Surround yourself with people who lift you higher and help you stay on track. In this chapter, we've tackled the common challenges that can arise when adopting the 5 a.m. habit. From dealing with fatigue and procrastination to handling late nights and self-doubt, these obstacles are real, but they're also surmountable. By implementing the strategies we've discussed, you can overcome setbacks and build a sustainable routine that works for you. Remember, success isn't about being perfect, it's about persistence. As Vince Lombardi, legendary football coach, famously said, "It's not whether you get knocked down, it's whether you get up." Every time you wake up at 5 a.m., you're proving to yourself that you have the power to create change. Chapter 5: Building a Sustainable Habit. Welcome to the final chapter of the 5 a.m. habit, how successful people start their day. In this chapter, we'll focus on how to make the 5 a.m. habit stick for the long term. Building a sustainable habit isn't just about willpower, it's about creating systems, staying consistent, and embracing the process of growth. By the end of this chapter, you'll have a clear roadmap for turning the 5 a.m. habit into a permanent part of your life. Let's dive in. 1. Applying the 21-day habit formation rule. You've probably heard that it takes 21 days to form a new habit. While this time frame can vary from person to person, the principle remains the same: consistency is key. Here's how to apply the 21-day rule to solidify your 5 a.m. habit. Commit fully. For the first 21 days, make waking up at 5 a.m. non-negotiable. Even if you feel tired or unmotivated, push through. The more you show up, the easier it becomes. Track your progress. Use a habit tracker or journal to mark each day you successfully wake up at 5 a.m. Seeing your streak grow will motivate you to keep going. Celebrate small wins. After completing 21 days, take a moment to celebrate your achievement. This reinforces positive behavior and keeps you motivated for the next phase. As Aristotle once said, "We are what we repeatedly do." Excellence, then, is not an act but a habit. By committing to 21 days of consistency, you lay the foundation for long-term success. 2. Monitoring your progress. Tracking your progress is essential for building a sustainable habit. It provides clarity, accountability, and a sense of accomplishment. Here's how to monitor your journey effectively. Use a journal. Write down how you feel each morning after waking up at 5 a.m. Did you feel energized? Productive? Reflecting on these experiences helps you identify patterns and areas for improvement. Leverage technology. Apps like Habitica, Streaks, or even a simple calendar can help you track your consistency. Seeing visual proof of your progress is incredibly motivating. Review weekly. At the end of each week, review your performance. What worked well? What challenges did you face? Use these insights to adjust your approach and stay on track. As productivity expert Stephen Covey says, begin with the end in mind. Regularly reviewing your progress ensures that you're moving closer to your ultimate goal. 3. Sharing your goals for accountability. Accountability is a powerful tool for sustaining any habit. When you share your goals with others, you create a sense of responsibility that motivates you to follow through. Here's how to build accountability into your routine. Find an accountability partner. Share your 5 a.m. goal with a friend, family member, or colleague who supports your journey. Check in with them regularly to discuss your progress. Join a community, online forums, social media groups, or local meetups focused on personal development can provide encouragement and inspiration. Surround yourself with people who share your commitment to growth. Be transparent about challenges. Don't be afraid to admit when you're struggling. Vulnerability fosters connection and often leads to valuable advice or support from others. As motivational speaker Les Brown says, "You don't have to go through life alone." Leverage the power of community to stay accountable and inspired. 4. Embracing the process of growth. Building a sustainable habit is a journey, not a destination. There will be ups and downs along the way, but embracing the process is what makes it rewarding. Here's how to cultivate a growth mindset. Focus on effort, not outcome. Instead of fixating on immediate results, celebrate the effort you put into showing up every day. Over time, those small efforts compound into significant achievements. Learn from setbacks. If you miss a day or struggle to wake up early, don't beat yourself up. Use the experience as a learning opportunity and recommit to your goal. Stay patient. Change takes time, and lasting habits require patience and persistence. Trust the process, and know that every step forward brings you closer to mastery. As Carol Dweck, psychologist and author of Mindset, explains, becoming is better than being. Focus on the journey of becoming the best version of yourself, and the results will follow naturally. Audiobook conclusion. As we wrap up this audiobook, let's take a moment to reflect on the key lessons we've explored together. The power of early rising. Waking up at 5 a.m. isn't just about gaining extra hours, it's about aligning with your circadian rhythm, boosting productivity, and creating a proactive mindset. The 5 a.m. blueprint for success. From preparing for restful sleep to designing a morning routine that energizes you, this step-by-step guide provides a clear path to mastering the early morning habit. Morning rituals of successful people. Meditation, exercise, journaling, reading, visualization, and gratitude are powerful practices that high achievers use to maximize their mornings. Overcoming challenges. Fatigue, procrastination, late nights, and self-doubt are common obstacles, but with the right strategies, they can be overcome. Building a sustainable habit. Consistency, accountability, and embracing the process of growth are essential for turning the 5 a.m. habit into a lifelong practice. These lessons aren't just theories, they're actionable steps designed to help you transform your life. By applying them, you'll unlock the potential of your mornings and set yourself up for long-term success. I want to leave you with this thought: success is not reserved for a select few. It's available to anyone willing to put in the effort. The 5 a.m. habit is more than just a routine, it's a commitment to becoming the best version of yourself. Remember, every small action you take compounds over time. Whether it's waking up 15 minutes earlier, drinking a glass of water upon rising, or spending 5 minutes in gratitude, these tiny habits create ripple effects that lead to extraordinary results. Stay disciplined, even when motivation wanes. Stay patient, even when progress feels slow. And most importantly, stay focused on your why. Why did you start this journey? What kind of life do you want to create? Let those answers fuel your determination. As motivational speaker Les Brown says, "You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great." Take that first step today, and keep moving forward, one early morning at a time. Thank you for listening to the 5 a.m. Habit, How Successful People Start Their Day. It has been an honor to share this wisdom journey with you. I hope this audiobook has inspired you to embrace the power of early rising and unlock your full potential. If you found this content valuable, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to Wisdom Audiobooks for more inspiring content. Your support means the world to us, and it helps us continue creating resources that empower and uplift others. Finally, remember that success begins with a single decision: to act, to grow, to rise. So, tomorrow morning, when the alarm rings at 5 a.m., answer the call. Your future self will thank you. Until next time, stay wise, stay inspired, and keep chasing your dreams.